Incredible Manchester United transfers. Lewandowski and Gallagher under fire. Müller's transfer to Barcelona. Confirmed. Endrick leaves Real, and Italian Serie A is garbage. All of this and more in today's episode. Endrick, the 19-year-old Real Madrid forward, is not getting playing time under Xabi Alonso, and the club is open to a short-term loan in January 2026. The goal is to give him more practice before the World Cup, where he wants to secure a spot in the Brazilian national team squad. According to ESPN, several clubs are showing interest in Endrick, including Marseille, Manchester United, Real Sociedad, and a few representatives from Serie A and the Bundesliga. Real Sociedad seems to be the most likely option. The club has good relations with the Madrid side, plays in La Liga, which allows Endrick to adapt without changing leagues, and guarantees him consistent playing time. Manchester United is also actively monitoring the situation, but Real Madrid does not plan to sell the player, and the English are more interested in a long-term option. Given Endrick's own desire to stay within Real Madrid's structure and return after the loan, the Sociedad option seems the most realistic. Julián Álvarez has begun to doubt the Atletico project, according to Sport. The Argentine is disappointed after the crushing defeat to Arsenal and is increasingly leaning towards the idea that it's time to change clubs without trophies. His contract with the Madrid side is valid until the summer of 2028, but he is already open to options. Barcelona is closely monitoring the situation. The Catalans consider Alvarez a potential successor to Lewandowski. According to beIN Sports, Julián himself avoids direct comments but admits, "This is just the beginning. I want to win with the team, but people always talk, and I hear it." Besides, Barça, Arsenal and Liverpool are showing interest, but it is the Catalans who are ready to make a serious offer next summer. The potential transfer value is around €96 million. However, Barcelona's plans could be thwarted by its financial situation. According to the Daily Mail, the club has an outstanding debt of €159 million, which severely limits its capabilities in the transfer market. Specifically, Barca still owes €34.5 million to Leeds for Rafinha, €21 million to Sevilla for Jules Koundé, €14.5 million to RB Leipzig for Dani Olmo, €11.5 million to Manchester City for Ferran Torres, €8 million to Bayern for Robert Lewandowski. According to TalkSport, the Catalans will have to repay €113 million by the end of the season to maintain financial stability. This casts doubt on the possibility of signing Alvarez without selling key players or attracting external investments. Vincent Kompany has officially extended his contract with Bayern until June 30th, 2029. His previous agreement was set to expire in the summer of 2027, but the club's management decided to secure the successful coach for a longer term. Kompany took charge of the Munich side in July 2024 and has already managed 67 matches, 49 wins, 9 draws, and 9 defeats. Under his leadership, the team won the German Championship and Super Cup, and in the current season has a 100% winning record, 12 out of 12. "I am grateful. It is a great honor for me. It feels like I've been here much longer," Kompany commented. He called the cooperation with the club a beautiful journey and urged continued work for new trophies. Vancouver Whitecaps attacking midfielder Thomas Müller revealed that he could have moved to Barcelona. "I could imagine my future at Barcelona. If Hansi Flick, who knows me well, called, and I liked the project at Barcelona, I could consider such an option. Barcelona is a top club. People there clearly know what is expected of you," said Müller. This season, Thomas is in impressive form, 10 goals and 5 assists in 13 matches. He could give Barca incredible football intelligence, positional flexibility, and big match experience. He reads the game perfectly, creates space for teammates, and can play as a number 10, an inside forward, or even a false 9. His presence would add leadership and stability to the dressing room with Lewandowski's possible departure. The only nuance is that he is already 36, and this is a transfer for a maximum of 1 or 2 seasons. Ruben Amorim is changing course at Manchester United, and with him, Lammens' status is growing. Although the head coach previously planned to sign a new goalkeeper due to concerns about Bayindir and Lammens himself, two brilliant matches by the Belgian against Sunderland and especially Liverpool have dramatically changed the situation. Former chief scout Mick Brown stated that Lammens did everything that was asked of him and looks confident both in his footwork and in the air. His calmness is contagious to his teammates, and the victory at Anfield only strengthened his position. According to Brown, he solved a problem that had plagued United for years. This means the club no longer plans to spend resources on a new goalkeeper in January. Instead, according to Football Insider, the priority is to sign a new central midfielder. The focus is on Conor Gallagher, who may leave Atletico in the near future. His transfer to Spain in the summer cost the Madrid side approximately €39 million, but he has not become a key player. Only 2 starts in the first 8 rounds of La Liga. Gallagher seeks consistent playing time before the World Cup to secure a place in the England squad, and a return to the APL is supported by Crystal Palace, Tottenham, and Newcastle. At the same time, United is ready to make the first move. The club is considering a transfer in January, and Atletico is open to a sale for around €60 million. If the deal goes through, Gallagher could become a key partner for Bruno Fernandes in midfield, energetic, mobile, and tactically flexible. Exactly what Amorim is looking for. Robert Lewandowski unexpectedly returned to the topic of his unfulfilled move to Manchester United in 2012. In an interview with the BBC, he frankly stated, "I said yes to Manchester United. I wanted to see Alex Ferguson. At that time, the transfer fell through due to Borussia Dortmund's position, which decided to keep the striker to earn more in the future." These words only fueled rumours, according to the Daily Star. United is indeed considering signing Lewandowski next summer when he becomes a free agent. His contract with Barcelona expires in June 2026, and although the club has an option to extend, it has not yet been activated. Lewandowski, who will be 38 at the start of the new season, is still a key player for Barca, but Hansi Flick is not sure if the veteran can maintain the pace of his system. Simultaneously, clubs from Saudi Arabia are showing interest, but Robert himself does not hide that playing in the APL is an unfinished chapter of his career. "Maybe it could have been a regret, but I'm happy with how my career has turned out," he added. If United truly makes a move, Lewandowski could finally realize a long-held dream to play in the Premier League before ending his career. Antonio Cassano is back in action this time. The former Italy national team forward harshly criticized Serie A, calling it shameful and emotionless. According to him, the championship has lost its rhythm, spectacle, and quality, and the league's management is incompetent. Cassano was outraged that matches turn into agony for spectators, and teams merely waste time, as was the case in Inter's game against Roma, where 44 fouls were recorded. The Italian league is garbage. It doesn't evoke emotions. Only the passion of the fans still keeps it afloat, but the quality is really low. It's embarrassing, almost shameful, and the result of management entrusted to incompetent people. What crappy matches! Where are we going? Watching some matches is real agony. There's no rhythm, no spectacle. We wonder why Italian clubs suffer in Europe, but that's the reality. In our league, they only think about wasting time when you're ahead. Football should evolve, like in the APL. And what are we doing? Cassano stated. And do you, dear friends, agree with Antonio's words? Sandro Tonali showed rare initiative during his 10-month disqualification for participating in betting. He himself approached Newcastle's management with an offer to reduce his salary. According to The Athletic, the club accepted this offer and simultaneously secretly extended the midfielder's contract until the summer of 2029. The new agreement also includes an option to extend for another season until the summer of 2030. Tonali, who moved to Newcastle from Milan for €59 million, has already returned to the field and has again become a key player for the Magpies. His dedication and loyalty to the club have not gone unnoticed. Juventus and PSG are showing interest in the Italian, but Newcastle has full control over the situation. Xabi Alonso, at the start of his career at Real Madrid, is forced to contend not only with tactical challenges, but also with deep off-field problems within the club. According to The Athletic, after his appointment in June, the 43-year-old Basque found the Merengues dressing room in a state of chaos without leaders, without discipline, with internal conflicts, and a loss of control. The departure of veterans Modric, Kroos, Nacho, and Lucas Vázquez left the team without figures who previously helped coaches maintain balance. The only remnant of the old guard was Dani Carvajal, but even he, according to Football España sources, is on the verge of an emotional breakdown. Young players, instead of supporting the new coach, engaged in hazing after a crushing 2-5 defeat to Atletico. The youngsters became the target of criticism, and the atmosphere in the club was described as a madhouse. Alonso, however, is not backing down. He introduced strict rules, punctuality, intensity, responsibility, and personally participates in training, which was not the case under Ancelotti. According to MSN Sport, after the derby, he held a closed meeting with the coaching staff to address not only tactics but also player behavior. The club's management also recognizes that the problem is systemic. Despite everything, Alonso has already secured an important 1-0 victory over Juventus in the Champions League, but tougher challenges lie ahead. El Clasico against Barcelona, an away game against Valencia, and a match against Liverpool. This period could be decisive both for Alonso's authority and for stability within Real Madrid. If the results do not meet expectations, and players do not accept the new rules of the game, the situation at the Bernabeu could explode. That's it for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Keep watching for more football action, and have a wonderful day.